it is time for us to get back in the Europa League. That is right, it is time for the semifinal matchup today. Let's get into it. Before we get into today's episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. It is time for the semifinal of the Europa League. We've got two matches today. We're going up against Atalanta in both of those. I'm going to play the matches in between off screen. We've only played one match since where we last left off. We beat Leicester 3-1. Season is coming to an end. Our last episode for the season will be against Watford and Arsenal in the FA Cup final. So that should be fun. Make sure to check that out in the next episode. Looking at the league, we're still holding on to that fourth place spot. Still have 2 games in hand over Chelsea and 1 game over Wolves and Arsenal. So it is very close for us qualifying into the Champions League. That is the goal for this season. At this point, obviously, I would be disappointed if we finish in the Europa League. But we're going to try to stay there. You know, we'll be happy with Europa League, but I want to go to the Champions League. I think that'd be the best overall spot for us. Medically, I don't think we got many. Oh, we do have players hurt. My bad. De La Cruz, he's out for 3 weeks. Jusic is about to come back from his twisted ankle. He's coming back tomorrow, though. The lineup we have today, we have in goal Grief, a back four of Mura, Gomez, Tosin, and Martin. In the middle, we got Vera, Kajust, and Kamara. On the right-hand side, Edwards. Left-hand side, Sar. Up top, we got Delap. So let's get into this, guys. I think it's going to be a fun matchup. We have, at times, been... The Leicester match was weird because I don't think we should have won that match 3-1. It didn't. Okay. Apparently that demotivated Aaron Martin. Get out there and make it. Okay. Apparently I just made him mad. Always expect older players to lend advice and support to less experienced teammates, and this is no difference. Yeah, I know what he's capable of, and we're going to try a few things out to see if it works. But yeah, the squad's been really weird. There's times this season where I think, like, okay, we're a pretty good side. Then there's times, like I think we're a really bad side and we've just been lucky. But we're going to try to solve that in the upcoming transfer window. I'm going to actually try recording that tonight. I've got a lot of work to do if I get to that point. It's going to be tough. I don't think it's going to happen, but we're going to try. Meanwhile, we got the game going on right now. Ronaldo, he's getting it over to Aaron, looking to move it back to Vera. Back to Aaron. In the box. It's cleared away, back out to Aaron again. Aaron's getting a lot of touches in this first little bit. Sorry with it now. We got a light flickering in the background. Got to change that. Still hadn't done it. Aaron to Edwards. He gets it in. It's his 7th of the season. Marcus Edwards has looked good since the Leicester match. Thought it officially went out. I thought it officially went out. If it does, I'm sorry, guys. I'll pause the recording and I'll go change the light bulb, but I'm not gonna pause it right now. Thought about bringing a lamp up here just because I don't really like that light anyways. But yeah, Marcus Edwards, he's actually came along, started looking good. He started gelling with the squad finally. We're happy to see that because we can play this lineup right here in the attack with Sar on the left-hand side as an inside forward instead of him on the right as a wing. Edwards has picked up a tight groin, though. He ripped his cock off. Kajust as well picking up an injury. We're going to try making it to halftime, seeing if we can do that. If I do that, I'm going to have to change up my corner pieces with Kajust because I had him on that right-hand side on the far post. Because he's okay in the air. He's probably my 3rd best option in the air right now. Okay, I was about to say, I guess we're not going to have a highlight. It looks like a Derby County highlight, which is what we want. Ronaldo gets us up to Sar. He takes the shot. Tried to hit a little bit of a dink over the goalkeeper, but hit it just a little bit too hard. Going into halftime. Good news. 1-0. 9 shots to their 1. We're looking good. Keep carrying it forward, guys. We're going to pump the fist, give the fans their money's worth. I didn't make that change. We want to get Kajust off, I think. We do have Berg, so Berg's going to slot in there nicely in that spot. We'll have to change this up a little bit, though. Who else do I have that's like somewhat decent in the air? I think Kamara's not really bad in the air, is he? There's somebody else that I'm looking for, though. I don't know his name. Do we put Sar over there? Sar's a pretty tall lad. He's not great at heading, but he does have a pretty decent jumping range. We'll leave it like that for right now. We may end up changing that out. I hate how the set pieces work. I can't figure out the movements of stuff. So who did we say? We said Sar, didn't we? So Berg is taking the kick here. Do that just to get that solved. And you know what? I am going to leave it like that. I'm going to leave it like that with Kamara on the other side. Gomez is not putting out the best of performances. Delap as well. Delap may be coming off. I'm going to have to do something about that light because it is really bugging me right now. Hopefully we can get through the match. Gomez gets this up to Mura. Over to Vera again. Vera with Edwards, the lone goal scorer. Delap plays this out wide for Mura. Mura going to try working this in the box. It's a poor pass. Don't really know what that was about. Vera gets it over to Ronaldo. We maintain possession. Looking good. We've been the better side, I feel like, in this match. Just looking at the stats. Aaron gets it over to Ronaldo. Trying to get this into Sar, who gets the dink. He gets it in. It's his 17th of the season. Assist by Kamara. We go up 2-0, which is absolutely huge. Going into the second leg of this match away. Much like the last one. Great news. I want to look before the next match. I'm going to try remembering to see who scored that goal in the, I think it was the Milan episode that we didn't see. So I want to see what that was about. Edwards' day is done, though. I'm going to take him off. He's getting a little bit slower out there. I'm not going to do that. You know what? Colombo. You don't get a lot of time. You're going to get out there. If you don't do much in this match, your spot is probably going to be changed over to Warren Bondo, getting him in the match, seeing what he can do for the future, because he is the future of the right-hand side, I feel like. Delap's coming off, Narrow's coming in up top for our final sub. I would have preferred to take Sar off, but I don't really have somebody over there for that left-hand side in this lineup. Okay, taking it into the second leg, we're up 2-0. Aaron Martin was the best performer of the match. We're on outstretched arms. Very happy with the result and the way you played. It is time for the second leg. Hopefully we can win this match. I did go back and I looked at the Milan matchup where we won 2-0. It was Gomez getting a goal in the 91st minute. I tried to play it back and I couldn't really find it. So, I don't know, guys. That was a weird one for me. We played a couple matches in between the last Atalanta match. We beat Stoke 3-1. Played a rotated side and maintained a draw against Wolves 2-2. So that is good news. The league is sitting pretty nice right now. Still in fourth place. We hold a little bit more of a lead over Wolves, Chelsea, and Sheffield now. And our first relegated club, Newcastle, are going back down to the championship. So unfortunate for them, but good for us because I am scouting their team to see if anything pops up to note. The squad we're putting out today, though, we got Grief in goal. We got a back four of Mira, Tosin, Gomez, Martin. In the midfield, we got Vera, Burke, and Kajust. Right-hand side, we got Edwards. Left-hand side, Sar. And the lap is up top. I think this is the best squad we can put out there to beat this squad. We're playing a more balanced attack in this one, mainly because we got the 2-0 lead. Nobody expects us to get a result, apparently. The players are professionals, and they know how to work just as hard as this match and any other. Yeah, I think you pretty much pick our team by now. I'm so glad that Marcus Edwards has finally started to play like how we wanted him to from the start. He's looked good. He bagged in 2 goals against Stoke for us as well. So hopefully he can carry that good run on here. We dispose of the ball now. Sar has it over to Aaron. Hanging on to it. Looking to move it forward. Can't find anybody over there on that left-hand side. Aaron needs to close this down. Doesn't do a good job. Oh, there he goes. Looks like they are attacking a little bit more than they was in the last match. We got to stay focused, guys. Just stay focused. The finals are inside. They are inside. All right, so we got 5 shots to their 2. We're looking okay. Nothing crazy. This is what kind of match we want. We want a slow burn match for the second leg since we are up. And it is an away matchup. We're going to drop some encouragement on the guys, I guess. I feel like I should say something to them. Kajust is going to track this ball down. He gets it over to Mura. Back to Kajust. To Mura. Over to Vera. Hangs on to it, over back to Cajuste. Mura has to run for this, can't get to it. Vera's going to pick it back up. Cajuste has touched the ball a lot in this match. At that point, I wish we had Berg in there instead of Cajuste. Okay. I got a little scared. You guys got a little scared too. It's okay. We're fine. Everything is fine. Just don't want to. Oh man, this doesn't look good for us right now. Seems like it's all Atalanta attacks. That's going to be a penalty. Aaron is going to pick up a card, I think, or not. He's got the penalty. Grief, my man, come on. Get the stop. Show me why you're the number one. That wasn't the reason why. 1-2 now on aggregate. We got to stay focused, guys. Oh, hey, ho, ho, ho. Berg is in the match. I don't know why I didn't realize that. We're going to pump the fist. Well, not. I guess that's what we say. It seemed to motivate the squad. We got to hang on to it here, though, guys. May have to make some changes to the squad. I don't know what, though. I feel this is just our best lineup that we got. Mura cannot get this cleared. It looks like another good attack. The kind that I don't like, the kind that drag on. Berg intercepts it, though. Great play by him. Delap carries it back, gets it over to Aaron. Moving it forward to Sar. Back to Aaron. This is what we want to see. We want to see us moving the ball a little bit. Vera back to Mura, whoever that was. Sar has it. Our best player turns it over. Now a counterattack. Stop it. Ooh, that deserved a goal. That deserved a goal. That was beautiful. Beautiful work right there. I don't know if it's Vera that's not really helping out with the defense right now or what is happening, but we are absolutely getting lambasted out there. It looks like we're going to make some defensive changes before it happens. Who was their goal scorer? Who got the goal? Was it you? Wasn't you? It was Lammers. Lammers had the goal, so we're going to go hard on him. This guy is having a good game as well. We're going to... Where's my top marking? There it is. Go tight on that. See if that does anything to kind of slow that attack down, because that attack has been brutal out there today. We're getting a lot of highlights from them. They've almost got a 1.5 XG. They're the better side today. That's just the way it is. Vera is going to come off. Berg as well, I think. We're going to move Cajuste over on that side. Berg's going to come off. Sibley is coming on the pitch. Vera is coming off for Camara. We want to do a little bit more defensive. Ball-winning midfield for him. We're going to drop you back on defense as well. Let's see if this stayed the same now. It didn't. Okay, do that. Where's my man? I think that's what I want. Yeah. Sar is not having the best of matches. He's going to come off, I think, next. I know it's wanting me to take Edwards off, but Sar is just not looking up to it today. We got Gomez on the bench. He's coming in for our final change. We got around 10 minutes to hold this lead. They got a corner kick up coming. Scares me. Scares me. I don't like this highlight. Stop it. Stop it, game. Stop it. Good job, Sibley, carrying this ball down. Gets it up to Gomez. We got a little bit of a counter going here. Running it forward to Edwards. He's got Delap. Beautiful play. Beautiful. Oh, that should have been a goal. We deserved a goal out of that. Delap definitely did. Corner kick up coming. We do have some good players. I see that get it to Tosin's big head. Can't find him. We had three back on this set piece, so that was good. Good tackle there to end the highlight. Edwards with a free kick here. You didn't really have to work for it that hard, bub. Just in the highlight. Tosin bounces it forward to Edwards. cuts it all the way across up to Sibley, to Gomez. Gomez every now and then will pull one out of Louis Sibley. 1-1 now, 3-1 on aggregate. Hopefully that seals the deal. Hopefully we're going to the final now. Still have faith in Louis Sibley. Still have faith in him to be a good player for this squad. Gomez and Sibley, the two substitutes, teaming up to get a goal here. Great. That has to be huge for Sibley. Trained at the club, came up as a youth guy, getting the goal to put us into the final. Well, not into the final, but securing us into the final. You get it. We're 1-1. Sibley with the best overall rating of a 7.6. We're going to outstretch arms. Congratulations, guys. The next episode, I know we had mentioned doing the Watford and Arsenal matchup. We're not doing that. Scratch that idea. We're having 2 Arsenal matches, FA Cup final and the Europa League final. End of the season, we're going to see where we finish. We're going to see if we qualify for the Champions League. So the next episode is an absolute huge episode, a must watch for this series. But if you enjoyed this episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. Let me know how you think we're going to do in the 2 final matchups. And as always, guys, thank you for watching.